Hey, welcome back. So this is video number 2 of our PLC beginner class. So hopefully you watched the first video and you actually liked it, or you found some clickbait and somehow found this video. But hey, it's okay. My feelings are not gonna get hurt. So a little review of our video number 1. So we got to see the backplane, the power supply, and all associated cards that come together to make up what you basically see in an electrical controls cabinet. And you also saw that I screwed up on getting the wrong power supply series for the backplane. Should have matched a B power supply with a B backplane.
Son of a biscuit eater.
And I struggled a bit. It kind of looked like I was a monkey trying to fuck a football putting the cards in. But hey, these are real life screw ups because I am not perfect, and like I said, I am no professional. So in this next video, we will begin to see what it's gonna take to build the backbone of the program to match the hardware that we put together in video number 1.
Well, Jack, here's the deal. I'm the best there is, plain and simple. I mean, I wake up in the morning, I piss excellent.
Okay, so we have the hardware built, so now we need to access Logix 5000. Why not 500 or Studio? Well, you can try it, but you're not going to find the processor in there because the type of processor we have can only be found in Logix 5000. So here, usually it takes some time to load, but I was able to do a bit of editing to lower the load time. Alright, so now we need to start a new controller. There are a couple of ways to make a new one. You can click the File button on the top left, or you can simply click on the new controller icon. Okay, here's where you will need to select the type of controller that you have. Lucky for us, it's already the controller that we're using. So for the name, we'll give it processor card. We will then select our chassis, which is our backplane, which is a 1756A10, and our processors in slot 0. And the file destination we're going to create it in, I'll choose one real quick. There we go. And we just click on OK and it'll create it.
Your voice is like a combination of Fergie and Jesus.
Alright, so now our controller has updated our I/O tree, and as you can see in the bottom, the backplane and our processor has now been added. So we can go ahead and look into our controller tags, and we currently have none. Check our program tags. It's more than likely going to show us none as well. And this is because it only knows we have a processor, and that's it. So we still got some work to do. Now, what we're going to have to do is we're going to add in the other cards. So we'll go to I/O configuration, right click, and select new module. Now, here's where we're going to find our cards. So the next card we're going to do is our Ethernet card. So it's a 1756 ENBT. There we are. And create. Alright, so we're simple here. We're just going to name this Ethernet card. And we're going to have to change the module definition here, because our firmware revision is a little different. So revision says 5, and on the side of the card it says 2, and it's a 2.3. Okay, that's good. So okay. Blah 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 blah. So change module definition. Yes, we will do that. And we're going to need this thing an IP address. 10.3.87.100. And we're going to use slot 1. And we're going to click OK. Alrighty. There it is. It is updated on our IO tree. Now, since our Ethernet card is in the IO tree, we could actually add the rest of the cards in another way from discovering through module discovery while being online with the PLC, but for learning purposes, we will continue manually adding the rest of the cards in.
I've got bigger titties than you do!
Alright, so next up, we're going to go slot 2. So we're going to need to add in the AC input card. Make sure, alright, so there it is. We're going to name it AC input card. And we just made sure it's slot 2. So AC input. Alright, so the revision is just a little bit different, so we'll change that. And it's going to be 3.2. Okay. And okay. So now it updated our input card on the IO tree. So next up, which would be slot 3, we're going to need our AC output. That's an OA16. There it is.
I got a crap on deck that could choke a donkey.
And we'll just, of course, this is going to be simple. Just AC output card. And this is slot 3. And the revisions also is different. So we'll change that from 3, and then we'll go to actually a 3.3. Okay. And we will select OK. And it also updated. Alright. So next up, we got slot 4, which is our Circos card. So it's a 1756 M0 3SE. Alright, well, let me show you this real quick. Open it up, and it's a 3-axis servo Circos interface, which controls 3 servos. So we'll create name. We'll just name this Circos card. And the revision, I'm unsure about this. I'm not perfect here, but the card says 15.3, and the revision can't go any lower than 20. So we're just gonna make this, I don't know, 2015. Hopefully it works out.
You're killing me!
I'll just click OK. So we made that, and so the next one up is our last one, and we're gonna need to, let's see, closed it out on accident, so I'll open this up. So our last card is our analog input, which is the 1756 IF8 create. Okay, so this is slot 5. The name is gonna name it analog card. Analog input, that'll work. Revision's different again, so it's actually version 1.5. Okay. And okay. And we'll close it out. Okay, so that is all of the hardware we have in the IO tree. Shows that we got now. Alright, So we're going to check out our controller tags here to see if it updated. And it looks like it populated some tags. So that's good. So now it knows what we have and what we can use. So on our next video, we will download the program into the PLC processor, and then we should be able to start building a ladder logic program. We'll see you in the next video.